All right, I did not have a chance to get on here earlier, but huge news in the college basketball world. Michael Malone is now the head coach of North Carolina. I was actually out on the links. I was playing golf while this happened, and my immediate thoughts are still my thoughts now. I love this hire for North Carolina, just for them specifically. Now, if you look at how college basketball is ran at this point, it's ran similarly to the NBA, where there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that's essentially the same idea as what the NBA is. So it's not so much as like, oh, you're going and meeting somebody's like grandma and hugging them at the front door anymore. You're kind of working all these deals out through what your agent does and through like what your school's GM will end up doing with the players' agents and stuff. So there's a lot of that where I think Michael Malone's not going to have to deal with that side of things. Like, do I think, like, honestly, that's a part of why like the pro to college thing like didn't work out for a lot of years. For many years that didn't work out because of that type of thing. Like the off the court is so different back in that old style, but now it's kind of similar to it. So I love the hire. I absolutely love the hire. And for me, this was very much out of left field. Like me, the Jump Sports, I don't have the connections, the ties, the insiders that were giving me all this scoop. All I had to go off of was like Jeff Goodman, people that I know that know things at North Carolina, some of their insiders, some of this. And what it felt like to me was like they're going to wait another week and Billy Donovan will be named the head coach. The problem with that is the portal opens up tomorrow. And you're going to be missing out on a lot of guys because if you're only like talking to agents now, you're late. If you wait 10 days to hire a guy and then you're going through that, and I know there could have been different ways to work things out, but it would have leaked anyways, and there would have been weird things. But you end up landing Michael Malone. This was a dude that I'd be lying if I said I was an NBA guy by any means. I'm a college basketball guy. Much greater like college basketball knowledge than there is NBA. But this is a dude that like, from friends of mine that I know that are NBA fans, this was like the best coach in the league like 2 years ago. And he randomly gets fired. This is a guy that was an NBA champion in 2023 and has been in the league for a long time. He was the coach of the Nuggets for a decade. And yes, like if you want to be a pessimistic, negative Nancy, you can say, well, yeah, anybody can win with Jokic. But that's not necessarily true. Yes, Jokic is going to figure out ways to win. So look at all the pros that have been, like the Nuggets haven't had, yes, Jamal Murray's been like the best playoff riser or whatever. Like they haven't necessarily had like a god squad they haven't had the dream team. And the Nuggets, it's hard to win at any franchise that isn't the Celtics, the Knicks, and the Lakers in the league. Like it is just difficult. You're not back against the wall, and it's definitely harder at some jobs than it is the Nuggets. But the Nuggets isn't one of those premier jobs that lands all the free agent stuff. What he's been able to do while he was at the Nuggets, even though he did have Jokic, best player in the world, it doesn't matter. He was impressive and incredible for his time there. He hasn't been in college since 2001. That's one thing where I'm like, this is a little bit weird. But like I said, the way that college is ran now, it's a little bit more like the NBA. Like it's not like it's just like the complete opposite the way it used to be. Like I think he can really figure it out here. A ton of this is going to come down to who he hires. That's going to be the biggest thing. Who is he going to hire? But this is like a huge pivotal moment for North Carolina. Like this is the one when Hubert was fired and let go and told that they weren't going to be bringing him back next year. Then it was like, oh shoot, they're going to actually have to go outside the Carolina family for the first time ever. Like it's by far first time in my life, first time in my dad's life, first time in a lot of you all's life that if you're tuning in, that they're going to have to go outside of the university and outside of the Carolina Tar Heel tree to be able to go hire somebody because there wasn't that candidate that was up and coming. There was like hopes that it'd be Wes Miller maybe. That obviously ended up flaming out. Now he's at Charlotte. So then there's this like pivotal moment where Tommy Lloyd ends up re-signing with Arizona. Dusty May says, I'm not pursuing any more college basketball jobs. He didn't say anything about the NBA jobs, which made it interesting. But you miss on those two guys, and I was kind of thinking, I thought they should go Mark Byington. That's what just made sense to me. But now there's a big buyout with that. Like, getting the guy from the NBA is financially wise because like they're not paying Hubert a crazy amount compared to what other blue bloods have had to pay coaches and stuff. And the buyout's not terrible for Mike Malone if it didn't work out or if he ends up leaving. Like it's not like it's a failed experiment that's going to set your program back if it doesn't work out. it feels like a no-brainer. And I honestly, out of left field for me. It was completely out of left field. It felt like Billy Donovan was going to be the guy, and all their focus had shifted that way. That's at least what the college basketball insiders led us to believe. And this one caught me off guard, and I was like, holy crap, what a hire. This is awesome. Yes, I think he'll get it done. I think he's going to get it done. I think he's going to kill it there. He is, 54 years old. He's still got a lot of time left. I don't know if this is one of those things where he's going to, like he had mentioned a couple years ago, he's like, no, I'm not done coaching. I'm not done coaching. I'm not sure if it's one of those things where like he wants to go to North Carolina and maybe he wins for a few years and then gets another chance at an NBA job and he takes that and jumps on that right away. Who knows? But at that point, it doesn't matter. This is an important part in your program history, and I think they nailed the hire. I'll be completely honest. I think they nailed it. The one thing, like I said, I don't know anything personally about Mike Malone. Never met the man, never met anybody that's met the man. But what I've heard, he's from Queens, New York. He's got that Northeastern kind of like, not jerk, but he's got that edge to him when it comes to coaching. That's not necessarily, at least from the outside looking in, what Hubert Davis had. It was like Hubert Davis is like the nice guy. He's gonna shake hands and just be the best dude ever. That's not necessarily, not saying Mike Malone's not a good dude. I have no idea, but he's got that edge to him. Not like the complete Dan Hurley rubbing foreheads with the ref thing, but like there's a little bit of that to him where he's got that get up and he's got that drive and he's gonna win and he's gonna win big in North Carolina blue. And it's gonna be awesome. I've already seen the graphics of him like in North Carolina blue, and I'm like, man, that's weird, but I like it. I do like it a lot. His daughter goes to North Carolina, so that was the one tie that I had found out right before filming this that I was like, oh, well, I guess there's like technically something. I had no idea that was the case. Had no clue. But I thought it was going to be Billy Donovan, and it is now Michael Malone, and it's another NBA guy, and a dude that's won a lot. Like, you're telling me that one of the Blue Bloods misses out on their top two candidates, but they settle for the 2023 2 years ago NBA champion? I think you got to take that. Or I guess 3 years ago now, but that he was still doing good. I don't even understand why they fired him when they did, but nonetheless, I'm amazed by the hire. And I know it was behind the scenes because I'm chronically online enough that I probably would have seen something about this if this had gotten leaked at all, and I didn't see it at all. So credit to North Carolina for keeping it behind the scenes. But I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, kudos to you, North Carolina, and everybody involved that was able to get that done. Michael Malone, North Carolina basketball head coach. I'm excited about this new era in Chapel Hill, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited about it. Love the hire. Make sure to comment and let me know what your thoughts on it is. If you think it's good, if you think it's bad, if you think it's just interesting and you're gonna wait to see, let me know that too. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.